Yo, what's up, guys? Last time I came in, I noticed the little plug is different from the old one. Also kind of broke it apart while trying to take the little clip out. So right now I'm about to try to just put the old stator back in. Hopefully it goes good because it looked like it about to rain. Been kind of rainy, so. Alright, and this is how the stator should look at. I tighten all the bolts. Little wire goes underneath the magnet up and out, and the grommet holds onto this, and then it holds onto the clamp right here. Hold onto the brake. Definitely a stator. So I'm gonna go look for it. Right now it's not about to turn on. I took the old stator out, and since I only need the clip, I'm about to just chop it off. Put it onto the new stator. I didn't want to do that because sometimes it doesn't work for me. I prefer it being the whole assembly itself. I had put the old one on just because I thought it was gonna turn on for like a little bit, but it didn't work. But I'm hoping the only thing the new one needs would be the clip. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and try to figure it out. New one's halfway there. I'm gonna have to just get this white one off, and the old one I'm gonna have to snip off real quick. A method I was taught in the past to cut it was in levels. So like, I'm gonna cut the white one. Right, I pulled the black sleeve back so I can have as much wire as possible, just to have some wiggle room. The white one I'm gonna cut right there, and the yellow one I'm about to cut like a 1/2 inch back. That way, it should look like this. That way when you go back to putting it together, the old the tape or the connectors, I don't have connectors, so I'm gonna use electrical tape. The connectors, or in this case the electrical tape, don't stack up on top of each other and bulk up in a big bulk. So now we're done with the old one. Put that aside. Got the connector off the new one. Put that with the old one. Now we're just messing with the wires on the new stator and the wires with the clip, the right clip. So it's gonna be like this. Put them about right. I'm about to just take some of the loom off, some of the wire cover off, and expose the wire. With the scissors, you don't want, you can go all around, like cut, like you want to like cut it more, like slide it over till you end up with something like this, and then after that you just want to pull apart, and you have the wire free right there. You don't want to go ahead and chop off all the wire with the scissors, because you won't have no wire to connect. You'll end up with the cut wire like this. So you just want to like slide it over and make sure the covers is lit. Then just pull it away, expose the wire, and then I like trolling mine, that way they don't mess up and stuff and end up going all over the place. I'm using some wire. This should be good. Should be okay. Do the same thing with the clip. Try not to cut any wires, just to cover. Sometimes with the lighter, it's easier because all you gotta do is light up the thing, and careful when it's hot, then just pull it apart. But it's kind of the same thing. It's up to preference at this point. I would have showed you lighter, but I got this. Now I got the two wires exposed. I'm gonna go ahead and connect white with white and yellow with yellow. And cross them like so. That way I'll show you. Cross them in between the wires, and that way you can like fold the little wire onto itself. That way it's better connection, and you're not like end up with something like this or something. And this one's an example of it being too close. But just twist them together and fold them over another. Should be alright. The connection's still there, but you want to have as much of it as possible, like the white one right here. And then you just grab a little piece of tape, electrical tape, because electrical tape seems to let electricity run by a lot better and hold together a lot better than most tapes. And then just twist it around itself. Try to cover the exposed wire as much as you can. Better if you start off at one end instead of trying to cover the wires right away. So like, I'll give you an example with this one. So like this, you want to cover it at an angle, like come over to one side and just cover it like so. Coming in at an angle will kind of help, and it's a better coverage than the yellow one is. The yellow one looks sloppy. The white one looks a lot cleaner. I'm gonna do that twice, just so I have good coverage or good good tape, and it doesn't come off. And sometimes I've done it only like once or twice, but you want to grab a lighter. You gotta be careful with that because the fire will burn through the tape. But sometimes you want to grab the lighter and then just lightly warm the tape up and squeeze it together. That way it seals a lot better. But I don't have that, so I'm gonna have to go with this. Let's try to get the new one in. Hopefully the new one helps with turning the bike on. Blue wire, I had to like pinch close real quick, that way, because it kept sliding off the this connector right here. Pinched it, it was a lot harder to go in, but it's not coming off no more. Then just put the wire cover over it. I'm about to just put the seat back and try to turn it on. Hopefully it turns on. So got this little clip that was hanging in the front right here. Goes up in this little piece on the seat, the front end of the seat. So just clip in, just like so, and then the little screw should just screw in. I took a few laps around the neighborhood to see if it would keep running. It runs pretty good. I did have to adjust the carburetor a little bit just so it could actually grab on and get adjusted. Other than that, it started pretty good. I had a little hard time because the carburetor wasn't adjusted at first, but after adjusting it, it starts pretty good. I'm gonna figure out the whole stator situation. Um, should be coming in, but this mixture works just fine. Like I said, I like a whole assembly instead of just cutting and putting together pieces, but this would do. In the meantime, I'm gonna put the whole thing back together, the fan and the cover, and put the lines back in so they're not all over the place and could catch onto something. But it's not a bad job. Good connection still going. This blue wire ain't falling off. I should push it in a little bit more, but it's not falling off. I'm gonna just put everything back together.